along with Alexander, Gallinari, and Steven Adams up front. Meanwhile, for the Rockets, Russell Westbrook had those two critical turnovers late in the fourth in Game 6. He's in the spotlight. The winner of this will take on the Los Angeles Lakers on Friday night, and we are... Gallinari had a big game in Game 6. This one rims out. Gallo had 25. Steven Adams right down Main Street for the slam. Adams, the tallest player on the floor right now. Inside, Westbrook gets the layup to go, and we're tied at 2. Russell Westbrook was one of the best players in the league, scoring and offensively since the new year and before the shutdown. James Harden guarded by Lou Dort. Dort has done a nice job on him, and he got the stop, but Harden got the putback to go on the two guys. A couple of guys have been going head-to-head back to their AAU and high school days as Robert Covington hit corner. Harden with his first 3 attempt, a little bit short. Chris Paul with a good hit ahead to Dort. Tried to punch it over Covington. That's what he really does well for OKC. One of the top offensive rebounders in the league. Dort going to try another one. This one falls. This is a matchup that Chris Paul likes. They've been hunting switches for him on Covington. And that's why he likes it so much, Mark. Chris Paul. And West. Eric Gordon guarded by Chris Paul. Eric Gordon has struggled since coming to Orlando. Covington hasn't in this series. Houston back to within a point. Gallinari with the elbow mid-range into the court. Eric Gordon, a good sign for him, finally just getting his shots up. This time Dort drives it in. Nice move inside. And got to a nice spot, Mark.
I like the idea of turning that shot down. You don't have to do what the defense tells you to do. Sometimes keep the pressure on him. Turn down the shot and got the layup.
Okay, Eric Gordon is 2 for 2. Gallinari. Covington caught in the cross switch, and Chris Paul found the mismatch underneath. Steven Adams, Mark, 1 for 2 from the field so far. And Jeff Green, he wasn't aware that they played tomorrow. That's how in the moment he was, as Gilgeous-Alexander gets the layup to go inside.
That's too bad because he's played well enough to have a couple of days off.
How about that? What a great show he and Donovan Mitchell put on. Great pass to the corner 3, and House drills it. Dort on the drive.
On offensively.
On the post up. Going to try and rock the baby to sleep. And he does. There it is. Paul inbounding underneath. Schroeder with the quick 3 with time winding down on the shot. Tucker. Nobody shoots the three-pointer better from the corner, but he fails to connect.
That's his second missed one from the corner also.
Boy, nobody stopped the ball, and Schroeder just waltzed Mark to the free throw line.
Tell you what, OKC, they're getting some great looks on the offensive end as Westbrook goes coast to coast. They're getting quality looks and executing offensively. This is a question of knocking those shots down.
We heard Mark D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni tell us in our meetings that they'd have to win it partially with their defense here tonight at some point. Baisley off the CP3 dime, and
shoot offensively. He's got to feel good.
This is a team that was given a 1.4% chance as Westbrook gets to the cup. Chris Paul against Tucker. A couple of guys used to going head-to-head. They grew up AAU days.
Chris Paul, a tremendous competitor. This guy has no quit in him.
Well, Houston has a lot of knowledge about his game, and Jeff
Houston uniform.
He's the tallest player on the court right now for the Rockets. Shot clock down to 4. Chris Paul whips a pass over to Gilgeous-Alexander, and his floater is butter. Winner of this one takes on the Lakers Friday night on ESPN. Dort, that's his second 3-ball that he connected on. Covington on the baseline. Boy, a soft touch and a great conversion. Shot clock at 4. Baisley's got a fire at the end of the shot clock, and he makes good on the by three. Green drives and kicks to Tucker. That's his spot. And this one he's able to convert on.
What he lives for, though. He embraces that type of challenge.
Dort made his last three. At what point, Mark, do you... For OKC, been quiet so far here in the first half. Just 2 points. Dort, okay, I asked you last time, when do you adjust your defense to close out a little stronger?
Here's the problem. You're right about that. They're not even closing out. Okay. So you don't disrespect them. He's still a pro. But you live with him knocking those shots down, but give better effort.
For 10 of their last 13. Gilgeous-Alexander with a little bit of sauce. The dime inside, and Dort with another bucket. Who would have thought that Luguentz Dort would have 18 points with a little under 5 minutes to go, and I mean that respectfully.
No, you're right, and you're right. I don't even think he would think he'd have.
At Arizona State. Cassidy has more. Cass?
Yeah, Mark, this is all part of what Billy Donovan and Chris Paul have been telling Lou Dort. They said, if they back off you need to shoot it. You need to build that confidence because he means so much to our team. Chris Paul saying game after game, I am going to ride with Lou Dort till the wheels fall off.
And it's working so far, Cassidy. Gallinari finally pass by Gallinari. That was coming in a little bit hot. Covington is connected on several and drills.
In that situation, they're going to allow you to play one-on-one. Don't pass the basketball. Don't surrender. Take advantage and win your matchup.
Chris Paul slaloms through the traffic. Gilgeous-Alexander had all day to line it up. In great shape, and he looks to be just that down here in Atlanta. Pardon me, in Orlando.
He's a guy you can trust down the stretch. His competitive spirit as Gordon knocks down another long ball.
James Harden, just 2 of 8 from the field, total of 10 points. But hey, getting a little assist.
With Gordon being the screener, they leave Gordon open. That's bad defense and a great unselfish play by Harden.
Dort on the baseline, tough pass and catch and one. A lot of discussions into making this happen, and you can't overstate his value to the resumption of play as Westbrook knocks down the foul line jump shot.
Well, you're right, his value and also his sacrifice. And incredible job done by all of the players, especially Chris Paul and his leadership.
Gallinari dropped Harden, and inside it's at James Harden, 2 of 9 for 10 points. Does have 6 assists. Here's Westbrook on the isolation. And the drive-by made it look easy. Killed in that massacre when a white mob stormed that area. He's rarely is that story told as Dort hits the out. Chris Paul has been surgical in this series. Finding his spots. Great dime. Dort blocked up top by Covington. Great. Billy Donovan told our Cassidy Hubbarth at halftime they didn't want to do. Jeff Green blocked by Dort. One of the top 3 for 6th man of the year this year. Had maybe his best professional season for OKC. Jeff Green.
But going back to the screening role where James Harden is the screener and Jeff Green coming off. First time turn the corner, that time knocks down the long ball. He's got to impact this ball game.
He's 1 for 7 from downtown. Noel wanted the lob. It wasn't high enough. Dort inside. Great pump fake for the bucket. And he's still doing a nice job. Gilgeous-Alexander thought about it. Into the paint with the floater. Got it to go. And the lead is Houston as a team. They had been 15 of 15. They lead by a bucket, but not for long. Dennis Schroeder at work. A piercing drive, and we are knotted at 78. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Game 7, Russell Westbrook with the bank open for the answer play by saying, those 7 turnovers, those were my fault. And he's atoning for that tonight. Dime inside. Noel and 1. Count it. Guarded by Chris Paul now. They were traded for each other, and that time Russell Westbrook hurt once he started playing here. Sat out about 4 games and just came back early in the series. Green from the corner. Butter.
I'm going to trust greatness. He's struggling. I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to trust greatness.
He's been able to turn it on most times when he wants. Chris Paul with a circus shots. Look at that sauce. Wow. And still a lot of bounce in those steps. Gordon on the drive. Over Steven Adams off glass. Schroeder on Gordon. Westbrook trying to get downhill against Dort. Great crossover. Russell Westbrook when the season began. And here he is starting in the playoffs. Westbrook in a rhythm. And tipped up and in by House over Gallinari.
Those are the little plays that put you in position to win or lose. Great effort by House.
Chris Paul on the drive-by. Inside, Dort. Off the nice stop. Dort gets the loose ball to Chris Paul. Covington getting up slowly. It's a 5-on-4. Paul from deep. Got it! And a time analytics. All those things on the line. And they turn it over. Schroeder in transition. Over Westbrook for the finish. Covington, now he has it. He's going to back out and try and eat. Little in and out dribble. 3 on the way. CP3 right here. That's their first lead since it was 52-50 with 4:05 left in the second quarter.
Chris Paul on the other end gets the switch he wants.
Russell Westbrook almost got himself a technical foul right. And Westbrook taking exception on the floater. Bounced a couple of times and went in.
Prefer him catching the basketball and attacking the rim. He's right underneath the rim on that pass by Paul.
Covington left open, and they make him pay for it. Attempt to fall after checking into the game. Here he is out top. Back to Covington. It's been his night for 3, and he hits another one. Tipped up, and a loose ball rebound by Dennis Schroeder. They've got numbers because Covington is trailing the play. Dort open. Lou Dort ties the game. Harden working against Dort. Got into the paint and finished. James Harden took a hit in the face on the way back, but he's put his team up by 2. Schroeder on the attack. Out of the pack. They've got 5-on-4 because Covington is trailing. Wide open. Bucket, Gilgeous-Alexander. But he got a good switch here as Gilgeous-Alexander picked him up. Out to Tucker, missed the last one, drives it in this time, and knocks down the floater. Houston back up. Paul tried to take the charge. Adams picked Gordon clean and got the ball. Chris Paul. Harden falls. Bodies all over. Paul left it short, and Covington clears. Has had a good second half. Inside, missing. Adams with the rebound.
Going against his former team.
Houston got its hands on it. Dort for 3, blocked by Harden. Dort got it back, tried to throw it off Harden, and missed him. Rockets ball. It's Rockets basketball with good denied defense. Westbrook gets it in to Covington, who's fouled immediately with rebounding. And Gallinari gets the board, so they only... Alexander is going to have to burn another timeout. Billy Donovan all the way out at half court to make it happen.
And they're saying that they called the foul prior to. So that's what the Oklahoma City.
And Gallinari missed.
Wide open.
Guarded by P.J. Tucker. And they get it blown up. The Houston Rockets blow it up, deflect it away. They tried to get it to Adams, and ball game over.